Hey guys, it's your girl Chocolate Curls, also known as Amari Alisa on Instagram and Twitter. And today's video is going to be this high ponytail tutorial. If you're new here, welcome. Go ahead and click that subscribe button right now. And if you're one of my returning subscribers, hey guys, what's up? I'm back with another video for you guys. This is the people's choice. Everyone wanted the high ponytail, so this is what I'm doing today. I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into the video. I hope you guys enjoy. So I am going to begin on some freshly washed and freshly detangled hair. I detangled my hair with my deep conditioner in, of course. And what I like to use is a cotton t-shirt instead of a towel. I feel like towels suck out all the moisture in your hair and everything like that. So t-shirts are my go-to. And I like to dry my roots more than anything simply because I feel like they take the longest to dry, especially when I have my hair in a ponytail. So I'm going to take this time to dry my roots as much as I can, and then I'll do a little bit of drying on my ends. For moisture while wearing this protective style, I will be using my Manuka honey and Mafura oil intense hydration leave-in milk. It's super creamy and it's very, very moisturizing. I love this line. I've told you all about the deep conditioner, and the leave-in milk is just as great. So I'm going to just go ahead and disperse this throughout my strands and put as much as I can on. And then after that, I'll be going in with my main choice growth oil. This is from the Core collection, and I'm just going to seal in all of this milk and moisture that I put in by putting a oil on top to kind of seal that moisture into those strands. In order to avoid having a lumpy ponytail at all costs, what you're going to want to do is take a wide tooth comb and detangle your hair as much as possible. What I'm going to do is take my hair into 4 sections and detangle each section thoroughly. Do not rush the detangling process because, listen, lumpy ponytails are not cute at all whatsoever. And also, in order to have your ponytail look as natural as possible, you're going to want it to look like it's your real hair and just sleek right back up into that ponytail, and then have those bundles just blend in as much as possible. So take your time and detangle. You do as many sections as you need to. Take as long as you need to, because this is a very important step to having that sleek high ponytail. And after detangling each section, the next step is going to be working that hair into a ponytail. I like to use my comb and kind of comb my hair up into that ponytail. And this is why detangling is so important, because if you combed your hair out thoroughly, you can really easily comb this hair up into a ponytail. I'm doing a high ponytail, so I'm kind of combing my hair up from the back and bending over to force my hair towards the top of my head. This here is the practice ponytail, so it doesn't have to look perfect, but you're going to want to have it in the same location that you're going to have your real ponytail in. And next I'm going to go in with my Eco Styler Black Castor Oil and Flaxseed Oil Gel. You're going to want to use your best gel for this ponytail. Whatever gel slicks your hair down the best is what you're going to want to use. This in particular isn't my favorite, and being that this is the only thing that I have at the moment, I'm going to be putting a lot on. Do not be stingy. Put as much as you need to get that ponytail nice and sleek. And I'm also going to be going in with my hard brush. I purchased this at the beauty supply store for about $3, and it's nice and hard to push those products into my hair and get those waves in action, honey. And next I am going to apply another gel, my Wetline Xtreme Professional Styling Gel, simply because I just feel like one gel is not enough. And I'm just going to apply this the same way I applied the other one, just to get my ponytail to be super sleek. I like to remove my old scrunchies first and go in with a new scrunchie every time instead of going over it with multiple scrunchies, because I get headaches. So I'm going to take this very large scrunchie that I purchased at CVS, which is 99¢. It came in a pack of about 5. And I'm going to redo my ponytail with that. And this is no longer the practice ponytail. This ponytail is going to be the real deal. So you want to make sure that you sleek your hair as much as you possibly can and you don't have any lumps. And yeah, this is the ponytail that you'll be wearing under your weave. This is it. Being that I consider this style a protective style, you're going to want to make sure your hair is moisturized no matter what. So I'm going to go right back in with the leave-in milk that I used earlier and moisturize these ends, and then go over it with the oil once again. Same routine, just making sure my hair is super moisturized now, because I'm going to be putting a lot of pins in my hair and I don't want it to break off. So I want it to stay as moisturized as possible. And what I'm also going to do is put my hair into 2 braids. If you feel that your hair is very thick towards the root of the ponytail, you're going to want to comb it out before you do your braids. If you feel like you can do one braid, just do one. If you need more than two, do that. But I only need two braids to get the style that I am going for. And you will see really soon why these braids are important. And lastly, for my very stubborn flyaway hairs that just do not want to lay down, I like to apply some of my Lottabody Wrap Me Foaming Mousse on top of both of my gels because I feel like this is like the finishing touch. If gel isn't working to get all of those hairs to lay down, this is the last thing that I am going to go in with, my mousse. And I apply it just like I apply my gel. I apply it all over, and then I'm going to go in with my small toothbrush, or my edges brush, and kind of push all of those hairs back. And then after this, I am going to go ahead and lay down my edges with my Got To Be Ultra Glued Invincible Styling Gel. This stuff here lays my edges and keeps them in place and not moving, but you will have to tie your hair up, of course. And in order to lay my edges down, I like to brush my hair down towards my eyebrows and then do a swoop at the end. I'm only going to be doing a few swoops here for my edges. Nothing too dramatic. Well, this may be a little dramatic to you guys, but trust me, I can get crazy with my edges. So this here I feel is super simple. And I'm not sure if any of you guys' hair is super stubborn like mine, but in order to get my hair to really lay down and stay down, I have to put on a scarf. And the longer I wear my scarf, the better my hair will lay down when I'm just ready to wear it. This is probably the easiest part of the entire style because you're literally just wrapping the bundle around and then applying bobby pins. And you're going to want to make sure the track is face down on the braid at all times, like you're wrapping it around in the same direction, and that you're making sure that the tracks are nice and even and straight when you're doing this. Also, being that I am doubling up my tracks, you want to make sure and I'm not sure if any of you guys' hair is super stubborn like mine, but in order to get my hair to really lay down and stay down, I have to put on a scarf. And the longer I wear my scarf, the better my hair will lay down when I'm just ready to wear it. When first applying any new tracks, you're going to want to put multiple bobby pins in order to keep that track in place. But as you wrap it around, you don't have to put as many bobby pins. Just make sure that you're wrapping it around your braid really tightly. And all of the bobby pins that I put in will be facing straight down. That way they don't interfere with any of the other bobby pins in my hair if I'm just putting them in my braid in any kind of direction. This is probably the easiest part of the entire style because you're literally just wrapping the bundle around and then applying bobby pins. And you're going to want to make sure the track is face down on the braid at all times, like you're wrapping it around in the same direction, and that you're making sure that the tracks are nice and even and straight when you're doing this. Also, being that I am doubling up my tracks, you want to make sure you get the bobby pins around both tracks. Make sure you don't get it on just one of the tracks. If you're doing single wefts and you're wrapping it around just one track at a time, then you can wrap it around one, but I am doing double, so you want to make sure you get that bobby pin around both of the tracks and into your hair so that the track stays in place. Being that I have 3 bundles to use, I am able to put my tracks along the length of my braid. So I was able to start very low towards the end of my braid, and with the other 2 tracks I can work my way up towards the top of my ponytail. Putting the tracks towards the end of my braid also allowed me to elongate my ponytail and have the ponytail look a lot longer than it would if I was to just wrap it around like the tip of my, well, the top of my braid, more towards the roots of my hair. And it will also give the ponytail a layered look because there's different lengths of the hair as it moves up the length of my braid. All of the tracks are about 20 inches, but if I'm doing it from like 2 inches down for one and then 2 inches up for another one and 2 inches up, I just have a kind of like tapered layered look to my ponytail. And whenever you're at the beginning and or the end of a track, make sure you put 2 or more bobby pins just to secure that track in place. When you're wrapping it around, you can put 1 every so often, but when you're at the ends, you have to make sure that you are putting multiple bobby pins because you want to keep it all together, keep it all in place, so when you go to comb it, it doesn't just start slipping. And now that I have applied all 3 of my bundles, I'm going to take off my scarf so that I can get to the roots and do a few finishing touches for this ponytail. I'm using curly bundles, so I really want to make sure that the roots of each of these tracks are nice and well combed out. So I'm just going to grab them and just run my fingers through them because if they're not combed out, you're just going to see tracks. And I don't want to see any of my tracks because the illusion is for this to be my real hair, and it is because I paid for it. So we're going to want to comb out those roots. Next, I'm going to grab some hair from the back of my ponytail. That will give me a band that's about 2 inches thick. You can wrap it in front to see if it's as thick as you want it to be. And you're going to want to comb this out to make sure it's as straight as possible. You have curly hair, so curly hair likes to curl up. In order to avoid this, you can comb it out and then spray some Got2b glue spray or put some gel or something that will keep it nice and in place. And then you're going to want to wrap it around and have the hair as flat as possible. And try to make sure it doesn't look like it overlaps or that it's separate bands. You want it to look all like one band. So the trick in this part is to make sure that the hair is nice and combed out before wrapping it. And then spray some more of that spritz Got2b glued spray to keep it all in place. And this is just about it. This is the finished look, guys. I am really satisfied. I love it. I'm so happy you guys chose high ponytail because I promise you I would have did the low ponytail because those are my favorite. Like, that's my signature classy look. I'm so happy that you guys told me to do this one because I'm really shocked how nice it turned out. And yeah. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do it now and click on the bell to be notified for all new uploads. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, if there's something I did not answer in this video, or if you just want to comment below and just, I don't know, just comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.